What you guys, got another product review. This is the Reolink Argus 2. Now this is a home security camera. Now if you don't have a power outlet to power your camera, you can use the solar powered panel on there to charge your battery. The battery will last 4 to 6 months without the solar powered panel anyway, and it is completely 100% wired free 1080p camera. It's very well built and it works really well, and I've been using it for a while just to test it. And the battery stays 100% if you put the solar powered panel in a decent place where it captures a lot of sun. Now also here, the app for this works on iPhones and also Android phones. You can see we do have a live view on here, which means we can monitor that live. It is 100% wire free, has good night vision as you'll see later on, waterproof. You do get email notifications, siren alerts if someone intrudes late at night in your garden. Also live view anywhere, anytime, solar powered or battery powered, also 1080p full HD, smart PIR sensor and two-way audio on there. Now the price for this on their website is £129.99, but if you look around you can find it cheaper in other places. Now it does have a Sony CMOS sensor on here, a 1080p 2 megapixel camera, diagonal 130 degree angle of view, 9 meters of PIR detection on there as well, distance, also 33 feet of IR distance. Does have a built-in micro SD card socket on there, so you can put a larger micro SD card on there to store your footage, so there's no cloud charges there. Also, as you can see here, supports iOS, Android and Windows and Mac. You can download all your footage onto your phone or onto your computer, and to support Wi-Fi up to 2.4 gigahertz N generation as well. Now this is everything you're going to get inside the box if you buy the camera and the solar power panel. Now I would advise you to buy the solar power panel because it's a lot more easier to charge the battery rather than you getting up and charging a battery all the time yourself every 4 to 6 months. And it depends on how busy your traffic is in your area where you put your camera. Now this is the bracket system here to put the solar power panel up on the wall. It's very easy. You've got the little template there to drill the holes, and you've got your sticker to put on your window to say that you're on 24-hour surveillance, which is a nice touch there. You've got a couple of raw plugs on there and some screws, and also you've got your mounting system here, which is very easy to install. And you can see it does rotate around, and you want to put this in a really good position to get as much sun as possible. This will let you charge the battery via the sun. Now you can see here the bracket system is very easy to install. It does have some rotation here and does come with plenty of cable, so you want to put this in a good position where you get maximum sunlight. And it does come with a lot of cable, so it doesn't have to sit right next to the camera, so you can put this into a position where it's near the roof or something like that, where it draws in as much sun as possible. You can see the mounting port there and plenty of cable here. You may need to tie this back if you want to get it close to the camera itself. It does come with a little plug to plug in your camera, which is a waterproof housing over the top of there to stop the water getting in. So got your everything you need there to install your solar power panel on the wall or the roof, wherever you want to put it. The camera itself does come with its own quick start guide kit here. It does have two bracket systems, one magnetic and one very standard moving type of bracket system, which I didn't like too much. You can see here we've got the same thing, stickers, quick start guide, and also some other bits here. You can see waterproof housing will go over the actual camera itself, a strap to strap it to a pole or to strap it to a tree or something like that if you want to do that. You've got your charging cable here if you need to charge it. I never found the use for it once I bought the solar powered panel to charge the camera, so I didn't have to use that. It does it automatically, and it stayed at 100%. So you can see here, this is the bracket system, very similar, very good quality at the top, but I found the plastic part of the bottom, the plastic clip doesn't hold it very well, and it kept breaking off and falling off, so I ended up using the magnetic one. So I didn't like that mechanism there. They need to upgrade that to metal on metal rather than plastic on metal. So you can see here you've got plenty of raw plugs and screws, and you do get the camera itself, which is very well built, and it's got a nice design to it there. You can see you've got a little grommet on the side here which you can pull out, which is waterproof, where you're going to put your SD card in there, or micro SD card inside here to capture all your storage. Now you can download all that storage straight onto your phone or onto your computer, which is useful. You can record on there as well. You can see this magnetic bracket, which is the one I went for. It's very sturdy and very strong, which gives you good access to allow you to pull it down if you want to charge it anyway. So it's a nice little mechanism there. You can use this bracket. It's okay if you're doing it into wood or something like that, but when I put it onto the brick wall, I had trouble clipping the back plate on there. It was very, very difficult. So I used this method instead, which I found to be a lot more easier and much more easy to set up. Now to screw it in, you've got the screw bit on the bottom. You've got your camera lens here, which is 2 megapixel camera, CMOS sensor on there. You've got your PIR sensor there, which works really well, and a speaker system which you can pick up audio, and it picks up audio very well indeed. This is your battery, which will give you 4 to 6 months life, depending on how much activity you're going to get where your camera is placed. You also have a 5200 milliamp hour battery here, which should be ample to last in a very low traffic area. You will get a good 6 months of battery life in a real low traffic area, I would say, and probably less if you're in a high traffic area. It just slots into place here like so, and you can see it's now powered on. You've got your charging port on the back here. If you do need to go down that route where you want to charge it, you can buy more batteries if you need, rather than you can charge one and use one at the same time. There's loads of things you can do here. They are bringing out a base station for this unit as well, and the quality is pretty good. I do like the quality of it, and this will sit inside its waterproof housing. You'll see it a little bit later on. Now to set this up, all you need to do is install the app, which you can get from the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. Just install the app, and once that's installed, you can click on open here, and this will open up the application. Now the application on here will need to get updated, and it does that automatically when it's connected. So you can see here we have no devices on here, and you can add more than one camera if you wish. So I'm going to add a device, which is the camera. You can see the QR scanner on the bottom. Just put the camera up to that, the QR code there, and it will scan it and add that camera to its database. You can connect to Wi-Fi or connect to the Reolink base. That is coming very soon, so stay tuned for that one. You can see here access camera is at the bottom. We're going to be connecting to our Wi-Fi, so all I need to do here is say I heard the prompt voice, which I did, and now I need to put the password in for my Wi-Fi network, which I've done, and now I can say I've entered that information correctly, and hold the camera away from the phone about 8 inches until it says it's been successfully detected. Now you can create a password for your account. So now we've got our camera set up. You can see here getting good quality picture. I can now install this onto the wall, as which I've done. Very easy to do. Remember, there's no wires on this camera. It's complete wireless, and you can see here day and night view is very, very good indeed. And I also get audio on there. I can record, I can download this to my computer, to my phone. It can record it to the camera itself, and you want to put this in a position where it's not too low where they could grab it or knock it off the wall. You want it in a position where it's not low enough to do that. But as you can see, the quality here at full screen is very good as well, and it's a very good cheap solution for home security. If you don't want to go out and spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds on home security cameras, then this could be the one for you. It's a pretty decent setup if you ask me. The application itself is pretty good. You can go in here and you get a bunch of features inside here: share, device name push, you can see help, Wi-Fi, network status, display, quality. You can change all those settings inside here: record settings, your SD card, PIR, sensor settings, email alerts, infrared, all that sort of stuff. You can even check the battery from here as well. It works really well, and that's what it looks like when you've installed it. You want to put it in a good position where you're going to get maximum coverage there. But as you can see, pretty decent quality and a great, cheap, affordable home security setup without any wires. The only wire you get there is from the camera to the solar power panel, which is pretty understandable because obviously it needs to charge the battery via the sun. So you've got to remember this is battery powered and it's a pretty awesome product, and I think this could be solving a lot of people's problems where they can't be bothered to run cable up and down the attic or the loft, you know. So for me it's a win-win situation. It's a pretty decent bit of kit for the money, and I'll leave the link in the video description. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. I hope this one helps you out. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Thanks again for watching, guys, and thanks for your continued support. I shall see you again for another video real soon. Bye for now. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the big red subscribe button on my YouTube channel and hit the bell notification button next to that to be notified when we upload new videos.